Sharing a number of updates, including some shocking unemployment numbers that show us hundreds of thousands of Connecticut residents are going through an extremely tough time right now. In the entirety of 2019, 180,000 Connecticut residents filed for unemployment. In just the last 18 days, 220,000.
Right now, that's a backlog of 5 or 6 weeks, and it's absolutely unacceptable.
Governor Ned Lamont says the state is struggling to keep up with the high number of claims.
And give us 4 or 5 days. We're working on an end around, working with a fix that would allow us to have an expedited process on this.
Lamont sharing Connecticut's slice of the Federal Care Act is nearly $1.5 billion, but we won't receive the money until April 27th, and those funds will only cover COVID-19 related expenses.
Items such as ensuring that we can fund an increase in Medicaid services, as well as we have expanded coverage and reopened enrollment time periods to cover more uninsured.
Lamont pointing out the state's $500 million revenue loss for this fiscal year will have to be covered by the Rainy Day Fund. And officials are moving fast to distribute those $1,200 stimulus checks. Lamont says residents should see the money by April 17th, but it could be sooner.
It's $1,200 per person, $2,400 for a couple, and $500 per child.
Lamont also reminding small business owners that applications for the $349 million Paycheck Protection Program open Friday.
Start documenting what your operating expenses are. Payroll, rent, and utilities, and prepare to put that proposal in, that loan request in tomorrow.
The Paycheck Protection Loan allows businesses with up to 500 employees to borrow up to $10 million to be repaid over 2 years. The funds used to pay salaries can be forgiven, allowing employers to continue paying employees during this tough time. And money used for rent, mortgage interest, and utilities can be partially forgiven. And a new executive order starts Friday. All hotels and short-term rentals will be reserved for essential employees only, in efforts to limit transportation between states and in-state as well. And Governor Lamont says the Bond Commission is set to hold a special meeting Wednesday to act on a number of critical items. And we'll make sure to bring that to you here on Fox 61. Reporting in Hartford, Zinnia Maldonado, Fox 61 News.